A waka 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 waka. A waka waka. What is happening, Found My Exit? Back here with another video. Welcome. I hope you've been well, taking care of yourself and ripping into packs of your own. Of course, having fun whilst doing so. Happy Sunday, happy round out to the weekend. And you know we had to do it. You know we had to get a little bit of mystery box fun into this weekend. Let's head over to the supply cupboard, show you what we're talking about, and then we'll run through it. Let's go. The drawer of degeneracy, our happy place where, wait a second, that's not where they are. We did pick these up at the first day of Collectfest. We have opened these on the channel before. They are familiar to us, and we did, last time we opened these, get very, very lucky with a big hit from Silver Tempest. I wonder if anyone remembers that opening. Now, we did buy 10 of them. We'll probably rip through half in the video today, unless something changes. But look, we'll grab a few of these, we'll get back to the desk and get chasing the dream. All right, we have a whole bunch of these beautiful Booster Bounty Legend packs. We have opened these plenty of times before. This is Series 2A. I don't know what that means, but we have opened them plenty of times before. We have 5 randomly assorted booster packs inside, and then 1 mystery pack. And that mystery pack is a 1 in 5 of being one of these packs, 1 in 10 of being one of these packs, and 1 in 20 of being these packs. That's the gold tier, silver tier, and red tier. And then your minimum guarantee is just another of the same, of course. So, very different to what you used to. Things like, Cosmic Eclipse, XY series packs are in 1 in 5. And then you have an assortment of, again, different packs in the 1 in 10. There's still some XY in here, some black and white, and then your gold is pretty much vintage. I don't think there's anything there that's not vintage, right? Gym Heroes, Jungle Fossil, Triumphant, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So, very exciting. We did get very lucky last time we opened these. These guys do seem to be at pretty much any of the Sydney Expo shows for Pokemon. So anytime we see them there, we do grab 10 or so of their mystery products because we have been very lucky in the past. Now, I do have a confession to make. It is Sunday late afternoon, after the first day of Collectfest. It was pretty crazy, absolutely packed. And I couldn't help myself in getting into these, but there is a reason why I wanted to, because without me spoiling anything, the set or the completion set challenge that I want to do in day 2 of Collectfest is on this here. I won't tell you where, but if we do snag one of those packs, we may keep it sealed to then open in that video. But look, we'll cross that bridge when we have to. Okay, so the bonus pack is not... Last time we opened these, it was covered up by a trick or trade pack. Doesn't seem to be in these boxes. So we'll be a little bit more sensitive when we open that next one. But that looks like a minimum guarantee, being another... Sword and Shield of Scarlet and Violet era pack there. These, I think, ran me roughly 90 Australian, which I'll do a conversion on the screen, but yeah, not too bad in comparison to probably some of the other mystery products that are getting upwards of that 100 Australian for the same amount of packs, and the odds aren't too bad on getting a higher tier. So look, okay, 4 of the base packs were Scarlet and Violet era, and 1 was Sword and Shield. That's, that's okay. We'll see what the split differentiates as we get through them. All right, let's pick the order we want to go in. I don't even know. Some cool hits in all of those sets. All right, we'll do Sword and Shield at the end. We'll start with Scarlet and Violet here. Okay, minimum guarantee the third. That's all right. That's all right. We'll open 5 probably in the video. Maybe less, maybe more. And we will see how the odds sit at the end of that. But yeah, first we'll start slow and we'll warm up into it. So look, happy Sunday, happy round out to the weekend for everyone. I hope that you did have a little bit of fun over the weekend. I am completely cooked right now. Probably still, as we do have an SIR in our very first pack, Obsidian with the Poppy SIR. I was not expecting that. And you know what? I'm probably going to put all of the hits from this video into the trade binder that we'll use for the completion set challenge that we have that we are filming. I don't even know when I'm going to be able to edit and put that. I don't even know if it's going to work. Collectfest was so busy. It was not even funny. That's probably going to be the biggest challenge of doing a completion challenge, a set completion challenge, I should say, because sometimes it would take 15 to 20 minutes of just standing in line at a vendor to get to the front so that you could start asking them questions, as we got back-to-back hits there with the Raging Bolt EX full art. Yeah, so you could ask them questions about products that you wanted to look at, or whether they had certain sets, raw hits in certain sets. And yeah, look, I got a bit of a lay of the land. I feel like that was kind of the right strategy and the right way to do it, plus the fact that I went into day one of Collectfest with like 2 hours sleep last night, so very cooked. It would have been quite difficult trying to film everything, so I used day one as a bit of a recon, you know, picking up mystery packs, of course, and yeah, getting in the lay of the land, right? My concern about doing that is hopefully I haven't you know, shot myself in the foot with a lot of the good singles and products that will help me do the completion challenge being gone by the time it gets to day 2. Now, I'm hoping that that's not the case, and I'm hoping that the vendors had enough stock that they will still have a pretty good range, but that could be a challenge. That could be a challenging factor when it comes to getting day 2 done. And again, I don't even know if it's going to work. Like, I could get in there and try and film and the footage goes completely to rubbish and I can't really get anything because it's too busy or too crowded. But we will try and we'll see how we end up, because, you know, I think it's worth a crack. And I've got some cool ideas in my head about what's probably best to chase. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's why it is Saturday evening for me right now. And we will be obviously putting this up on the Sunday slot. But I know that probably come the conclusion of day 2 of Collectfest, I'm going to be pretty well and truly, you'll be able to stick a fork in me because I'll be done, put it that way, right? So, yeah, I feel like rather than me trying to film at that point, let's get it done now. I'll edit it then, and that way save a little bit of time. So first, mystery box, 4 hits out of 5 packs so far, pretty good. An SIR. I know Poppy's probably not the most expensive SIR, but an SIR nonetheless, and still Astral Radiance here to see if we can round out with a hit in our last pack here to make mystery pack number 1. Although it was a minimum guarantee, still I would call it a success, especially if we can get a hit out of this pack of Astral Radiance. All right, cards flying everywhere. Cards are flying everywhere. I told you that we are cooked. Scyther. All right, no hit out of Astral Radiance, but look, mystery box number 1 brings us an SIR, a full art, and 2 EXs. Not too shabby if you ask me. All right, where's my knife? Let's cut the seal on these. I did have a good chat with the guys, the vendor that supplies these, and we had a laugh about. I was telling him about the video. I think it was, and I might be remembering incorrectly. Some of the OGs will probably remember better than me, but it was like we opened. All right, is that the top one or is that the special one? Let's find out. Let's see if we can. Okay, no, there's the single pack behind. I'm gonna see if I can. I think I spotted what that was. But yeah, we had a good chuckle about getting the Lugia out of. There we go. I just gave it away. It is a journey together. Another minimum guarantee, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, so the big hit that we did get out of these previously was the Lugia. Spoiler alert. Okay, all Scarlet and Violet era on this one, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. Obsidian, Terrestrial, Stellar Crown, Surging, the same, and then Destined Rivals, the slight deviation to what we had in the last one. And then Journey Together is our bonus pack. Not too bad, but another minimum guarantee. Let's go in that order right there. Yeah, we had a laugh because there was another person being like, oh, single packs inside booster boxes. I never trust them being weighed. And then I just happened to walk up and speak to the vendor, and he was just like, there you go. That's proof that we don't do anything dodgy with our packs. So that was pretty funny because, yeah, what a hit to get out of a mystery box. Lugia Altar. Anyway, if you missed that, go ahead, check out the older videos on the channel because there are some absolute banger mystery pack openings. And if you are new here, please do tickle that like button for us and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free and very, very much appreciated. Especially, you know, just tickle that like button enough, but you got to make sure when you're giving a good old tickle that you leave it on and not untickle it. You know, tickle it too much and it turns off. Anyway, I'm sorry. It has been a long day. I'm quite delirious. That's me. There you go. Real life depiction of me right now. The Raichu collapsed on the fields about, 2 seconds from being fully passed out. Ghastly into the Ghastly. Ready? Oh, no. That would have been... We're going to do that one day. Reverse Holo Ghastly into the Ghastly. Illustration rare. All right, Stellar Crown. We haven't pulled a Bulbasaur in a while, so, I think it's about time. I mean, admittedly, we haven't opened Stellar Crown in a little while, apart from the odd pack here and there. But, beautiful artworks in this set. Some beautiful illustrations. Even that Lapras right there is another beautiful... Nope, no illustration rare. Just some, some berries. Get them berries in ya. All right. Come on. Nothing from mystery box number 2 thus far. The first one really started strong. The second one, not the same level of gas in it, right? So let's see if we can turn that around with one of these last remaining 3 packs. All have big potential SIRs in it. We would welcome any big hit from them. Okay, not Surging Sparks. It is the Flamingo. We have an EX, a Reg EX. All right, that's all right. Upgrade in the next pack, and then again in the next pack after that. I've nearly gotten through all of the giveaways, bundled them up. There's 36 wrapped up giveaways so far. I'll put up a photo of them, or I'll show them in the next video or something. But yeah, 36 so far, and I think there's still 3 or 4 people that haven't responded to the emails for the giveaways. So still another potential increase in the size of giveaways we're sending out. We're definitely breaking all the records when it comes to postage on this giveaway. All right, mystery box number 2. That's leaving a little bit to be desired. It's a pretty quick way to turn, 90 Australian into about $2.50. I mean, the Flamingo's probably not even worth $2, to be fair. All right, last pack magic. Let's turn that round. Let's get something spicy in this one right now. Oh, no illustration rare and a Reg Holo. Okay. And that is the risk when you buy mystery packs. Pokemon is already RNG and a huge gamble. When you buy mystery packs, you double down on that gamble. And that's when it doesn't work out. But that's okay, because we have a whole bunch more behind us, and we will keep going until we at least get something higher tier, I feel. If we're opening 5, surely. It's 1 in 5 for the lower tier. So, I mean, it is conceivable that you may not get something higher tier. Okay, we've hidden that one perfectly underneath. Love it. A little bit of Paldean Fates on top. Love to see that. We love to see that. All right. All right. I just got a peek of what our pack is in the back. We've got Paldean Fates. We're going to slow roll this because if you haven't seen it, get excited. There you go. There it is, peeking through the bottom. We just got, I think that's got to be a 1 in 10, right? Next freaking Destinies, which is our vintage set of the month. How good is that? Let's check out what we did just achieve with that Next Destinies. It's got to be up here. There it is. 1 in 10 freaking Next Destinies. Oh, we are opening... That's give it 2 more years and this is going to be called vintage, right? Right now, still semi-vintage. When it hits the 15-year mark, we'll call it vintage, right? So it's only 2 or 3 years away now. That's a lineup right there. Look at that. Paldean Fates, Paldea Evolved, Journey Together, Temporal Forces, Astral. That is dope. I'm excited. Oh, yep. We've done it. 3rd mystery box in, and the booster bounties have delivered again with a 1 in 10 smackaroo. And not only is it a 1 in 10 smackaroo, it is our vintage freaking set of the month. Ah, that gets the blood rushing. That gets me excited. Could we see a big Mewtwo from Next Destinies? Oh, there's some beautiful full arts in that set, and we are starting this. Okay. The words are not going to work from here on. I'm too cooked. I have not had enough sleep in the last 24 hours. But that is an illustration rare in our first pack. And we will add that to the trade binder. Adding it to the trade binder. Journey Together. Let's juice it up. Let's get some more hits. Let's add them all to that trade binder. So that tomorrow when we go to complete these challenges, we have some good... some good trade volume in there. And I don't want to give anything away, but, oh, it is an SIR. I just blasted past it, but it's an SIR in our second pack where we got a 1 in 10. We just got an Enzorak EX SIR from Journey Together. That is freaking dope. Oh my gosh, I am I'm going to have a bloody conniption. This is amazing. You know, the luck's back, baby. It is back. I need to get that in, like, I don't know if I put that in the binder. I'm a big person who believes in making sure that you get like your cards in a semi-rigid or a top loader to protect them. But, you know, the trade binder is just a straight sleeve and then in the binder. I just feel like it doesn't protect the cards. Anyway, that's huge. 2 packs in, and we would have already made the money back from what I can't even speak, what the thing would have cost. Goodness sakes, I'm going to have to go back to the Legends at Booster Bounty and show them the damage that we just done. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Imagine if that Next Destinies has something in it as well. And look, here's a little hint. As much as it would have been pretty cool to try and complete Next Destinies as a set, considering it is the vintage set of the month, it is not what I had actually initially planned to. So we will rip that. We will rip that in the video. Get excited. We'll rip it at the end, but we will rip it. 100% we're going to rip it. How many have we opened? 3? Is that our 3rd one? I plan to open 5. Wow. What a fun way to round out what has been a full-on day. Oh, I thought for a second there. Okay, it is. Slowking EX Full Art. Crown wearing Terraform. Wow. I can't stop saying wow. If that's not reason enough to tickle that like button, I don't know what is. This one is definitely. Put your votes in the comment which mystery box does the best. I mean, so far this one is guaranteed done the best, but no hit a code card there, but it's okay. There is Trainer Gallery and some big hits in the Trainer Gallery in this set, which still could provide a hit out of this pack. But yeah, so far out of the first 3, this one is well and truly dominating. 2 SIRs out of 3 mystery boxes so far. That's insane. That is what this one has provided thus far. Illustration Rare Full Art SIR, but we do have a 1 in 10 Next Destinies there as well. That is insane, 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 and very, very exciting. I'm going to pop that to the side, and let's continue to see what we can get. If we get another 1 in 10 or above from this one, we'll stop at 4. But if we don't, and maybe a 1 in 5. If we get above a minimum guarantee in this one, we might stop at this one. We might stop at this one and save the remainder for future videos. But look, let's see what we have here. We've covered it up. I can kind of see it peeking from the side, so I think I know what it is. It's a very obvious pattern. Yes, and it is a 151, which is a minimum guarantee technically, but you take those. You take those in minimum guarantee every day of the week and twice on Sundays, because that is a getting expensive pack. I think 20 plus is the going rate for it now. We've got Paradox, Rift, Temporal Forces, Surging Sparks, Stellar Crown, and Destined Rivals, and then 151. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Mystery box number 4. Number 4 is minimum guarantee, but we did get a 1 in 10. We are well above the odds right now. Well above the odds on this degenerate Sunday. Technically Saturday, but Sunday for everyone out there watching it. All right. So we've gone SIR, no SIR. SIR, no SIR. We're going to get SIR in the next mystery box. It's the rules. It's the pattern. We can't fade the pattern. We need to do it. I mean, unless the pattern's much longer. I'm not even speaking English anymore. The words coming out of my mouth are not English. Oh, you would not believe it. That code card just landed inside a tin that was up against the wall. Like it was one of those stacking tins and it landed inside it. Very impressive. If only we need a camera from like the top view to see the activities of what's happening. Again, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I appreciate you all being here, and yeah, I really do. And anyone that I did bump into at the expo thus far, and maybe tomorrow, thank you guys for being legends. The people I bumped into today were absolute legends, so it was good to see some of you out there. And yeah, some people I didn't expect to be at the event that were, which is cool to see. And I guess I'll see some of you again tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. All right. Reg EX in that pack. What was that? Our 3rd pack? So it is a trend. First mystery box, pretty dope. Second mystery box, bit of a dud. Third mystery box, very dope. Fourth mystery box, bit of a dud. Fifth mystery box, extremely crazy. That's what the pattern's going to be, which means it's probably going to have another SI in it. It's probably going to have a 1 in 20 in it, and we're probably going to pull a holo from a vintage pack. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's a little bit greedy to be that presumptuous, but we're opening Next Destinies today, and that is very exciting considering it is our vintage set of the month. All right, Destined Rivals for our fourth Mewtwo. Oh, imagine calling that. That would be pretty freaking crazy. 151, the set that teased us so much in the Friday video, but came good in the end with a God tin, we'll call it, with a very, very spicy double banger. I do still love 151. I always will. The nostalgia of 151. I'm a 151 simp. You can call me that. We've got the Eevee, the Grimer, Cloyster, Rhydon, the Kingler into the Venonat, and a Nidoking Reg Holo. There you go. Mystery box number 4 was a dud. We got the number 5 mystery box number 5. You know what I should do? I think I still have all of the empty boxes from these guys. I should just bring them back and give them to them. The guys can keep I guess the artworks, the packs they put in each tier might change. I should check them because I still have the boxes from last series, so I should check to see how they may have kind of changed, because I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty surprised that Ancient Oranges is in 1 in 5. That's very expensive. Cosmic Eclipse, very expensive. I mean, Primal Roaring Skies, also expensive. Ultra Prism, Hidden Fates, Evolutions, slightly less, but still expensive. Yeah, I mean, those two could definitely be in that tier price-wise. They would... Oh, yeah, they'd compete with some of the sets. No, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm just talking a whole bunch of smack right now. Do not listen to me. All right, I think our chase pack was the one on top. I think it does look like a Sword and Shield era pack, which it is. It is Lost Oranges to go with Ancient Oranges. But look, that is another minimum guarantee. Still a chance at a Giratina there, so we take that. But that's pretty good. 1 in 10 we got, so we cannot complain about the odds in the slightest because we well and truly beat them. And there is a nice little assortment of packs there to round out with the Lost Origin. And you know what? Even if we didn't get a high tier from this one, it still could be the craziest box, because just the potential of hits in some of these sets could well and truly blow it out of the park. So if the pattern's right, you know what we're due for in one of these. You know what we're about to see. You know what's coming. Let's see if we can make that a reality. All right. Obsidian Flames. Oddish. Very underrated artworks in Obsidian Flames, I find. I think there's a lot of cool artworks in this set. The Dark Ray. Reg Holo. All right. Temporal Forces. I mean, any opening where you get 2 SIRs is a good opening, right? Let alone a semi-vintage pack to open. Totodile, we've got the Pidove. Poochyena Reverse into the Latias. And the not non-holo, but Reg Holo in the back. All right, look at the Latias and Latios chilling in there. We need to still get the Latios, I believe, to complete the duo from this set for us. We have half of the Lovebirds, but not the full circle. So could a spec into SIR? No. Oh, okay. That holo pattern looks kind of like Sun and Moon-esque, if you're gonna say that. But we did get an A spec. We got an A spec. It's a hit. It's a hit. All right. Paldea Evolved. Maybe when I said that this mystery box was going to be ridiculously crazy, maybe we mean it's going to have something in here. But we shall see. Paldea Evolved. Oh, imagine a third carp. We got a Squawkabilly EX. Reg EX, but still a hit. All right, Astral Radiance. 2 Sword and Shield packs to round out. Mystery box number 5. Maybe 3 is going to go down as the best one. Like, so far, we need some help out of one of these 2 packs to kind of get 5 in contention here. I mean, it is possible, but it needs a little bit of work and loving. There's the Scyther again. Heracross in the reverse. I swear it was like very similar cards to the previous Astral Radiance. All right, Lost Oranges. It is our last chance at something. A little bit of citrus for us on our Sunday. Oh, can't see anything from the side, I don't think. I'm not gonna... No, we're not peeking. We're not peeking. Let's not do it. We want it to be a surprise if there is something, but I don't know. All right. Machoke looking over the lands that he wants to conquer. Very cool. There's Machop with de-evolved. We've got the Pikachu, the Jinx, the Oddish into a Reg Holo in the back. Okay, 5 was technically a dud, but we do not complain. We do not care because we still have a very, very beautiful pack to open. All right, we did do pretty well. 2 SIRs, 2 full arts, an illustration rare, a whole bunch of EXs off to the side, and then a 1 in 10, which we are going to open right now. Oh, it's the Zekrom artwork. I'm trying to think of a hint. If I maybe I don't know. Maybe if we see the Pokemon that is in the vintage set of the month. If you don't know what I'm talking about, our vintage set of the month at the moment is Next Destinies. All you need to do is throw a comment in the comment section. It is a guess. A Pokemon from this set. You can guess once per video, and if you do get it correct, then you're going to a draw to win one of many prizes when we do wrap up this as the vintage set of the month, which should be in our next live stream. So yeah, Black and White Next Destinies, one of the top sets from the era in my opinion. A whole bunch of beautiful full arts in this set. We'll roll through the big hits on the screen. There's the Zekrom, there's the Reshi, there's the Mewtwo, the Regigigas. There's a lot of beautiful full arts, as well as a whole bunch of secret rares, and I think that the Zoroark is the main top chase from the secret rares, if I'm correct. But you'll see it on the screen. Don't trust me, trust what you see there. Black and White Next Destinies. Ooh, let's go. Expect a battlefield destiny with Pokemon EX. Oh, nice. Very tidy booster pack, this one. Very tidy. 2012. Okay, we're in. We're opening semi-vintage right now. We've got the Meowth peeking through at us. All right, let's see if we can slide those cards out and try not to give away if we have anything in the back. All right. Code card. Very, very unique and beautiful from the Black and White era, as we have come to expect. All right, 3 to the front for Black and White. The back of this one looks like it's got a little bit of something going on at the top there, so that's not ideal, but that is what happens with the quality control in the Black and White era. Let's enjoy these artworks. We don't see these sets open all the time. Next Destinies is beautiful. We got the Luxio into the Arcanine, another beautiful hit or card. They're all hits. They're all beautiful. We've got the Meowth sitting there waiting for the boat, or just getting off the boat. Who knows? That's cool. Even that's cool. Look at them in the background, all talking to each other, planning what mischief they're going to get up to. Got the Foongas. Is this a reverse holo? No, next will be the reverse holo. All right. The Luxio did de-evolve to a Shinx. Can we get the full evolution line? All right, a reverse holo is the Semi-Seer with all of the fire going on there. Now make sure, please, to tickle that like button and subscribe if you're not already, but there ain't nothing to it but to do it. In the back, we have a non-holo rare. That is the way the cookie crumbles. Black and White era pull rates are brutal. That is for sure. But we did get this very nice Semi-Seer that actually is in quite good centering, and there's a little something going on in the corner there. But these do go pretty well for price if they grade a 10, and still so much fun to just open Next Destinies regardless of the fact of what came out of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great round out to your weekend, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers. Waka 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 waka.